Welcome back to our channel. If you're a true K-drama fan, then brace yourself, because today's story is nothing short of earth-shattering. In this video, we're diving deep into the unexpected and emotional press conference held by two of Korea's most beloved stars, Jung Hae and Jung So-min. What started as a routine media event turned into a national shockwave, revealing secrets that no one saw coming: love, a hidden relationship, and even a surprise announcement that has the whole country talking. So, if you're curious to know what really happened, stay with us till the end, because every second of this story will leave you breathless. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on the hottest celebrity news in Korea. Let's get started. The entertainment world was rocked today by a press conference that no one saw coming. At exactly 10 a.m. KST, actors Jung Hae and Jung So-min walked onto the stage of the Grand Ballroom at the Four Seasons Hotel in Seoul. Cameras flashed wildly. The air was thick with tension. No one knew what was about to happen, but everyone could feel that something monumental was coming. Their expressions were solemn yet composed. Their hands trembled ever so slightly. It wasn't just another PR event. It was the beginning of something that would leave the entire country speechless. Only minutes into the conference, Jung Hae took the microphone. His voice, usually calm and gentle, was slightly strained. "Thank you for coming," he began. "We know this announcement may be unexpected, but it is time to be honest, with you, with ourselves, and with the public." Gasps filled the room. Journalists leaned forward in their seats. Even the live broadcast viewers could feel the anticipation building. Then came the words that broke the internet. "So-min and I have been in a relationship for the past 2 years." Silence, followed by chaos. Every journalist in the room fired questions. "Is this true? Since when? Are you getting married? What about the rumors last year?" But none of those could prepare the audience for what came next. Jung So-min stepped forward, her eyes misty but firm. "We met on a project that never saw the light of day. It was a difficult time in both of our lives. We had both just come out of personal losses and professional setbacks. We became friends. Then we became something more." The confession was raw, emotional, and devastatingly beautiful. But it didn't stop there. Jung Hae continued, "There's something else we need to say. We were going to keep this private, but the truth is, So-min is currently 3 months pregnant." The entire room exploded. Cameras dropped. Reporters froze. Some even cried. The wave of emotions that swept through the venue was almost cinematic. Twitter, Instagram, and every news outlet across the nation lit up in seconds. Jung Hae and Jung So-min trended globally within minutes. The couple stood firm amid the storm. Jung So-min looked at Jung Hae, nodded, and continued, "We didn't expect to become parents so soon, but we are ready. We are committed, and we are thankful." What followed was perhaps the most heartfelt part of the entire event. Jung Hae bowed deeply and said, "We are getting married next spring, not because we have to, but because we want to, because we love each other, and we want to build a family. We weren't ready to talk about it until now, but we are no longer afraid." For many, this press conference wasn't just a celebrity announcement. It was a moment of vulnerability and truth in an industry often dominated by image, contracts, and pre-written narratives. Here were two of the most respected actors in Korea standing before the world and stripping away every layer of facade. But the revelations didn't end there. When asked about the secret dating period, Jung So-min shared details that stunned the public even more. "We used to meet late at night in places far from Seoul. Sometimes we'd pretend to be staff members on other sets. There were times when we didn't see each other for weeks because of our filming schedules. But every time we did, it reminded us that love is worth hiding for, and eventually, worth revealing." They recalled the pain of keeping their relationship private, the fear of tabloids, the anxiety of betrayal from those around them. But they said they always had one rule: we would never lie if someone asked us directly, but no one ever did. One journalist bravely asked, "Why now?" To which Jung Hae responded, "Because a life is growing inside her, and our love is no longer something to be hidden. It's something we want to share with our fans, with our colleagues, with the world." The announcement triggered a tidal wave of reactions from celebrities, fans, and fellow actors. Many posted messages of congratulations. Some reposted old photos of the two stars at award shows and events, now speculating if there had always been subtle clues. Netizens quickly dug up footage of their interactions, quick glances, hidden smiles, unexplained emotional moments on stage. "It was always there," one fan tweeted. "We just never saw it until now." Others were more skeptical. Some raised concerns about the timing. Was this announcement truly from the heart, or a preemptive strike before a tabloid expose? But the overwhelming reaction was one of support and admiration. A fan forum crashed due to traffic. Comment sections filled with messages like, "Congratulations to the real couple of the year." And others took it even further, calling them Korea's most honest couple. The press conference ended with a standing ovation, not something that usually happens at such events. But this wasn't just a news drop. It was a moment of raw humanity, a declaration of love in its purest form. And just when everyone thought it was over, Jung So-min smiled softly and added one last statement that sent the country into an emotional frenzy. "We found out we were expecting during filming, and now the project that never aired, the one that brought us together, will finally be released as a gift for our fans." A trailer played behind them. It was a romantic melodrama shelved for years called When We Were Not Us. Fans online were speechless. Some burst into tears. A secret drama? Filmed in secret? A hidden love blooming behind the scenes? And now a baby on the way? It was too much. It was everything. Today's press conference didn't just announce a relationship or a pregnancy. It rewrote the narrative of Korean celebrity culture. Jung Hae and Jung So-min stood in front of the world and said, "We are human. We love. We fear. But above all, we choose truth." And that, perhaps, is the most powerful script they've ever performed. As the press conference ended, the atmosphere in the room remained thick with awe. Even the most seasoned reporters admitted they had never witnessed anything like this before. The sincerity, the bravery, the emotion, everything about Jung Hae and Jung So-min's revelation transcended entertainment. It became a cultural moment, a collective experience, something people would remember for years to come. But the story didn't end there. Within hours, major broadcasting stations across South Korea rearranged their evening schedules to air special segments covering the event. From KBS to MBC, anchors repeated the couple's statements, intercut with archival footage, past interviews, and commentary from relationship experts, image consultants, and even psychologists. It's not just about celebrity romance. It's about two people choosing vulnerability in an industry that often demands perfection. Former co-stars came forward with their own stories. Actor Lee Jae-hoon, who worked with Jung Hae on a previous project, shared on Instagram, "Now I understand why Hae always smiled at his phone after every shoot. I thought it was just fan messages. Turns out it was So-min." Actress Seo Hyun-jin commented under his post, "Beautiful couple. I'm crying all over again." The nation's response was overwhelming. Within 12 hours, over 1.5 million posts related to the couple flooded social media. Fan art was created at lightning speed. One stitch in particular, featuring Jung Hae gently holding So-min's baby bump, went viral and was even printed on front-page newspapers the next day. Comments like, "This is better than any K-drama," and "They deserve a fairy tale ending," echoed across platforms. But not everyone reacted with joy. In the shadowed corners of online communities,